Hello from my new photography studio. A main selling point for us when we were first viewing this place was that it was a 2-bedroom unit. And immediately I knew I was going to make that second bedroom into an office space and photography studio. It's honestly not super big, but I'm so excited to max out every square inch to its potential. There's really not much to the foundation of this space. It's got a closet in one corner, a small window, blank walls, and hardwood floors. I already know I'm gonna have to get creative with storage, so this room doesn't end up looking like a storage unit. But I also want the room to feel inviting and inspiring, since realistically, this is where I'll be spending the majority of the day. So here's what I'm thinking for the studio/office decor. First of all, this space has to be multifunctional for all of my photography, editing, storage, and admin needs. And that can be a big ask for a room that's just 70 square feet. I'm keeping all of my photography studio furniture from before, such as the wire shelving unit and the stainless steel table. Since I now have a closet in this space, I'm going to put a storage unit inside of there to store all the products I'm currently shooting. My goal for this space is more about simplicity and functionality rather than decor and style. However, I would still love to add some soft dramatic curtains to help control the light. Very important for photography and videography, as well as some lamps since the room is pretty dark to begin with. We're starting off our studio decor at the end, but with the most impact. Since I started to shoot more videography, I really needed a space where I could block off as much natural light as possible. So I'm excited to be partnering up with Joydeco for this segment of the vlog. I really love the look of layered curtains. I think styling curtains adds so much more flair and sophistication to any room. We're starting with the alder linen look blackout no drill Roman shades in the linen color. Joydeco has a full line of no drill designs, which is perfect for rentals like this one where I don't want to risk any damage by creating extra holes. The alder shades were really easy to install. All you have to do is remove any existing blinds and then the shades slide right into the window frame. The no drill construction consists of ends with tension plus a rubber coating to hold the shades in place. These alder shades were custom designed to fit this odd shaped window perfectly, plus the linen look of the fabric gives it a high-end feel. The shades also have an easy lift and lower mechanism for how much light and privacy you want to allow. You can see how much of the alder shades elevate the space compared to the blinds from before. Well, I'm already super happy with this result. We're not done yet. I also wanted an option for filtering light rather than blocking out completely, so we're also going to add the Feather custom lightweight sheer curtains in the off-white color. I think sheer curtains have a beautiful, timeless look and have the effect of softening up a room. With these sheer curtains, you can still let natural light through while maintaining some privacy. I also really loved the soft, airy feel and texture of the fabric, which is key for creating those beautiful drapes. These adjustable black curtain rods are also from Joydeco. They feel super sturdy and add a nice contrast to the sheer white curtains. I absolutely love how the alder shades and the feather sheer curtains look paired together. I think the key to making this combination work was the customization options that Joydeco offers. If you're someone that's easily overwhelmed with choices, Joydeco has easy-to-follow guides for where to start, measuring guides, and styling ideas for your space. And if you're looking to redecorate your home, Joydeco has kindly provided the discount code TiffanyC for 25% off your order. All details and product links will be in the description box below. And a big thank you to Joydeco for upgrading my studio. Hi! Sunday. It's been a few days since I left you and since we've moved into the place. And by moving in, I just mean dumping all our stuff into the rooms that seem to make the most sense. So I'm actually standing at the doorway of the room that's going to be my photo studio. Here is how it currently looks. And because today is Sunday, I kind of want to get a head start on cleaning and organizing the space so it's ready for me to start working on Monday. While I really want to start unpacking all of the boxes that I have, I need to first build out this shelf where a lot of the stuff is going to go. And I know I kind of kept it like a half height at my previous apartment, but now that I have a little bit more height in this room to utilize this shelf, I'm going to use this shelf to its full untapped potential. I'm going to actually build out the rest of the height of it. So it's going to be close to like almost double the size even. The top looks weird because I am missing one more shelf that I actually ended up throwing out because when I received it, it was all kind of like dented and just like unusable. So I decided just to forego that shelf completely. But I think this is still workable for my needs. Good morning. Apologies for how much of a mess I look, but what's even bigger of a mess is this room that I'm currently in right now. We've been at this new place for almost a week now, and this is still the situation of my studio. So basically not much has changed since we moved in. I basically just dumped all the boxes with my things in here, and I desperately need to unpack because I gotta start shooting some stuff soon. So this main shelf right here is gonna hold all of my photography props along with some of my bigger pieces of gear and tools. And because this shelf is so tall, I believe it's like a little over 6 feet or something, and I'm not very tall, I'm just gonna keep items that I don't really access as often or stuff that's like a little bit more seasonal towards the top. We have made so much progress. I can't believe how much of the floor I can now see. I have managed to put everything that I could onto these shelves. I kind of made peace with the fact that it's always going to kind of look like a mess. So what I'm thinking is maybe I'll add like a little curtain rod situation somehow, and then this will all be covered by a curtain but still easily accessible. And then these I gotta sort through. This I would have put in the closet along with the rest of the products that I have, but I just need to shoot products from that box like pretty soon, so I've kept it out. I do have organizers coming in, so once that's come in and set up, these products will be switched out from these boxes into that organizer because that just makes more sense. But oh my god, what a Tetris situation we have here. I can't believe I made it all fit this way. This is like kind of insane. Now what's left to do is I have a little bit more shelf space at the top of the closet. So somehow everything that's like on this table right now, which is basically like my actual like cameras and accessories and things like that, and whatever is in that suitcase will somehow need to go up there. as I was sorting through my various books and magazines as I was packing. So funny, I came across these two back when I still did like more fashion editorial photography and this is for fun, by the way. This is like while I was still working a very full-time 9-to-5 job. I actually got published in these two magazines. So let's see if we can take a trip down memory lane in terms of my portfolio. I think I'm like at the very back of this magazine. Or maybe not. Okay, second editorial in. This is one that we did at a skate park in New York City. So working with like a full crew that day, including a stylist and I believe a video, like a professionally shot video of the behind the scenes exists for this shoot as well, because there was like a cinematographer on site working with our team as well. And I remember like we got up super early so that we could snack at the skate park all to ourselves in the morning. And then this one I think might have been my very first publication. This one I think my work is in the very back. Yeah, and it's just like 2 images. Again, working with a very small crew of a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a wardrobe stylist, 2 models, and me, the photographer. Yeah, but I remember when this happened, so exciting. Yeah, I can't believe that feels kind of like it was like a lifetime ago. And I can't believe that photography is now my full-time job, although I do a very different type of photography nowadays. I just feel like my book collection is just like a snapshot into Tiffany Chen lore, even beyond further back before my fashion photography days. I used to be a knitwear sweater designer, so these knitting books are amazing for like stitch references, especially the Japanese ones. And I just held on to them because I do still like to knit every once in a while. I soon realized working at the dining room table all day wasn't going to work out, so I had to come up with a space for a desk in this room, and it seemed this little corner next to the prop shelf would be perfect. Believe it or not, this is the first time I've purchased a desk for a dedicated workspace. I've spent the last few years working from wherever I could to make it work. My dining table at home, the library down the street, even my bed on days I just needed to get something done. So putting together a desk for a space that's actually meant for work feels a little surreal. Since the space is small, I needed this desk to be multifunctional. When lowered, I can pull up a chair and sit in front of my desk for hours of focused work. And when raised up, I can use it as a standing desk, but more importantly, to monitor the live gallery during my shoots. The desk is on wheels, so I can also move it around wherever I need it to be, and it fits perfectly in this corner. So this room has always been really dark. Right now, it's like broad daylight. I don't have curtains on this window, so sunlight is supposedly streaming in. I also have the overhead light on, which I'm not too keen on using, but for now, it's really the only source that provides any semblance of light in this room. So if I turn the light off, super dark, basically no light at all. I'm basically in a closet. And because my desk is tucked into that tiny little corner, it really doesn't get any light. So I bought one of these, turn the light back on. I bought one of these rechargeable wall sconces to give myself a little bit of light, like a task light, directly over my desk. So we're gonna set that up now. So I've never used one of these sconce lights before, especially one of the ones that are like rechargeable, but I thought it would give me the most flexibility for this situation. I ended up going with one that was like a walnut wood to match the desk. My boyfriend installed the magnetic holder. I recommend using screws to attach it to the wall since this magnet is pretty strong. The light attaches to the magnet, and then there's buttons for the power and lighting modes. One desk light wasn't enough for the space, so I bought another lamp to help brighten things up. It's easy to underestimate how much your environment affects the way you create. At home, there's always something pulling your attention somewhere else. The laundry, the fridge, the temptation to just sit down for 5 minutes. But having a dedicated studio feels like giving my work the space it deserves. And I've realized that's usually where my best ideas show up, when I have room to focus. I experiment and just be fully present with the creative process. So I've been working in here for a few weeks now. I've even done photo shoots and submitted projects, and all has gone so well with this space. I'm feeling really lucky and grateful that I get to have a separate space now for my work, as that wasn't always the case. And also going along with what I was talking about earlier, I feel like a lot of the spaces I've lived in the past couple of years have really reflected all the changes that I've gone through in life as well. So I'm excited to see how this space evolves as my life changes even more, as new things happen in my career. So I'm excited to share all that with you as well. So don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.